সাউন্ড কি এর? সবাই লাইক করে দেন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন যারা যারা নিউ আছেন। প্লিজ ডু সাবস্ক্রাইব, লাইক। যারা যারা নিউ আছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব এন্ড লাইক করে দিন।
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Let's go to the match.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's been slipped through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. And De Bruyne! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way.
I'm irritating now. Wait.
যাও না, রিঅ্যাকশন দেবো না, আমরা রিঅ্যাকশন দেবো না, যাও ভালো।
মেবি এখন ঠিক আছে সব। এখনো সাউন্ড আইতাছে।
Manchester United yet to have an
কত
attempt
ডিয়ার
on
ফোন
goal.
বদলাইলাম।
Now it's De Jong closing in on goal. Timber gets it away. Looking for a runner. Nesta kept his eye on it.
যারা যারা নিউ আছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন চ্যানেলটাকে।
Neymar goes steaming forward. Neymar.
Oh, Neymar, man.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever.
Neymar,
People
just
thinking he'll
wow.
go one way, only to outpace him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
ঠিক হইছে
he's
ফাইনালি
always the number one contender.
ফাইনালি
and he's
ঠিক
done it
হয়েছে
again.
Mbappe. Busquets. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. And here's Mbappe. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get it through? No outsmarting.
What the heck?
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Good ball over the top. Raya claims comfortably. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Madrid finding their passes. De Jong, that's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming. Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. And that's really well manoeuvred.
সালিবা
Mbappe.
সালিবা ভালো ডিফেন্ডিং করতেছে
He's having a go. He's had a shot. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly similar.
অপোনেন্টের সালিবা খুবই ভালো ডিফেন্স
Just the one goal
করতেছে
in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was
This is
more
wrong
than
pass.
necessary. Oh, super ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance!
Ah man
He has
That's-
done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
আর পারলাম না
It's an
ডিফেন্স করতে
example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion
রেড
to the
রেড
game.
রেড রেড রেড
I'd happily watch this every
Red.
day, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
কামটা কি করছে রোনালদোরা মাইরা রাইছে
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Mbappe, almost an hour gone. Neatly clipped into space. Schmeichel clears.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves
Oye.
up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's well spotted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge.
আরে এমনি ট্যাকল মারে কেউ
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nesta makes the interception.
হ্যাঁ কেউ শালার মতো বারবার ট্যাকল মারতেছে
That one. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge.
ল
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chouameni, Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nesta gets good
anyhow
distance on it.
need to win this match
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Maldini. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
And a quick reminder.
काय बोलायची रेड कट যারা যারা নিউ আছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়েন লাইক করে দেন স্ট্রিমটাকে শালার পুতরা বাইরে হুন্ডা লয়ে কি শুরু করছে এই ম্যাচটা জিতলে ডিভিশন 1 এ যাবো হোগা আবার যারা যারা নিউ আছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়েন লাইক করে দেন স্ট্রিমটাকে আর ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে চাইলেই ম্যাচ শেষে বইলেন হ্যালো হ্যালো Rawan. Hi, brother.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out
Can
all the
you
stops
please
to make
answer?
this a
Hey,
monumental occasion.
what kind of answer you need?
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one
Offside?
target man with the
I
other striker
know.
playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
What kind of answer you need? Tell me, brother.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get on the end of this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ah, kemne how?
Now it's Stoichkov. He shifted it to the flank. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
What the heck?
Played. Rummenigge. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chance here to counter. And it's been played through.
Let's go. Oh, what a save, man.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
What? How? Hala Madrid. I am also
And we have our very
Hala
first
Madrid.
corner. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Traumeri. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Hey, no, 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 no,
Oh, he's
no,
been
no, no,
caught
no,
on it
no.
here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
And Stoichkov!
Stay coach.
Oh, nearly. But
Hala Madrid.
nothing.
Biscal
Well, doesn't
Barça.
need a second invitation, even from that range.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
কি খেলা হইতাছে এটি?
And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
আরে জাভি আলোনসো.
And he was quick to react. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Stoichkov. That has been cut short. And here's the chance to counter.
Let's
Reds one in. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less.
জেনেতি জাভি আলোনসো এটি কি শুরু করছে আমার লগে?
Final ball was very poor.
এই যে জেনেতি আবার. Let's go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that'll
ওই
be the last
কি
act of
সেভ
the
দিল
first
ওই
half.
গোলটা, শিওর গোলটা সেভ দিয়ে দিল।
But neither side able to get on the score sheet.
কে
Might be some
এগার
fresh
কেসিয়াস
ideas in the
হালা
second
মাদ্রিদ।
period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
কেসিয়াসে কি সেভটা দিল, দা 1v1 ইজি গোলটা সেভ দিয়ে দিল।
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been
Arey,
in the ears of the
acha,
players.
wait.
They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Su.
There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise.
অনেক প্রেস করতেছে অপোনেন্টে ওয়েট
Look, if you want to be
বুঝছি
effective
ওর
on the break,
বিপক্ষে
then
কি
the
করা
key
লাগবে
element
এখন
is always pace. That's
হোল্ড
what really rips the
হোল্ড
fences
হোল্ড হোল্ড
apart,
হোল্ড
and it's difficult to find an
হোল্ড
answer to
হোল্ড
it
হোল্ড
when it's applied like that.
হোল্ড এই
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like
হোল্ড
a bit
করতে
of
গিয়ে দি
half-time
বাস খাইতেছি
encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a
হোল্ড
very
হোল্ড
different
ডু
game on
প্রেস
our
ডু
hands now,
প্রেস
Pete.
প্রেস 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 কর এই
Well, they've
চলো
stamped some authority on things, but how
Press
much
করবি
more
আর পাস
authority
দিবি
can be generated?
Seedorf.
এই ল এই
Looking
যে
for
বাইরে
options
আছে
for movement. And he's in on goal. And
Nah,
that's
man.
masterful defending.
এত হেভি টাচ
So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in
Yeah,
view
to
of
heavy
the time
touch.
remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
আচ্ছা আবার আবার ভুল করতেছি ঠিক
Manchester United are leading
Okay.
here through
Press kor.
the only goal of the game scored
Press
early
kor,
in the second
press.
half. And the score is 1-0.
প্রেস কর প্রেস কর
Cristiano Ronaldo stood up well to him there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
সেম আবার সেম ভুল করতেছি বারবার
Oh, good read.
প্রেস কর প্রেস
That's
কর
great positioning.
হ্যাঁ
So good from him.
প্রেস কর
Van Dijk.
প্রেস কর প্রেস কর প্রেস কর
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
টিকি
Rummenigge,
Tak.
forever the
এই
opportunist. A
টাকা
slip,
হইল
that's
না
all he
টিকি
needs.
হইছে
Manchester
Tiki.
United couldn't really be
Kire.
more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Xabi Alonso climbs up.
হোয়াট রাস
Oh,
What
special.
the heck?
That is a special goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Manchester United are back.
Yeah,
in the
man.
results.
না
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
নো ফাক
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Incoming delivery. And now they can clear their lines. But they've got it again. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's in a great position here. Well, that's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looks to the other side.
Added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta.
শিট
That's it.
এগেন ড্র
It's all over. Decent
Last
game of
মুহূর্তে
football,
আয়ের draw.
Intense, intriguing, and both sides as it turned.
হ্যালো ব্রো হাউ আর ইউ এভরিওয়ান লাইক করে দাও, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও চ্যানেলটারে। লেটস গো, আর একটা সাবস্ক্রাইবার লাগে 70টা সাবস্ক্রাইবার পূর্ণ হইতে। তো আমার চ্যানেলটা একেবারেই নিউ, এই তো এই মাসের 20 তারিখে খোলা হয়েছে নিউ চ্যানেল। তোমরা সবাই হেল্প করো। সো ডু সাবস্ক্রাইব, লাইক, লেটস গো। আর একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব লাগে 70টা হইতে, সাবস্ক্রাইবটা কইরা দাও। সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও। তোমার 500 সাবস্ক্রাইবার হইলে একটা বড় গিভঅ্যাওয়ে আছে
Well,
ই
football is, of
ফুটবলে
course, ultimately just a
কয়েন,
game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
বিগ গিভঅ্যাওয়ে।
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol
2000
of
কয়েন
the
পাইবা।
Catalan capital.
গিভঅ্যাওয়েতে অংশগ্রহণ
As you can see, we've
করে যদি
already
জিততে
started
পারো।
here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Real chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one.
তো এই
He looks
চ্যানেলে
hungry
500
for more.
গিভঅ্যাওয়ে 500 সাবস্ক্রাইবার
And a
হইলে একটা বড়
trademark
গিভঅ্যাওয়ে
move
আছে ই
into
ফুটবলের।
the inevitable
যারা যারা ই
classy
ফুটবল খেলো
finish.
সাবস্ক্রাইব
Well, it's
করে
an
দিয়া।
example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Van Dijk.
লেটস গো,
Yes,
আর
this
একটি
was
সাবস্ক্রাইবার লাগে
unexpected, a
70টা
change
হইতে।
so early in the
করে
game.
দাও সাবস্ক্রাইবটা।
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Guardiola. Tries from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there.
Quality ball. And it's played forward. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gaia. Raul. That's a sharp pass. Locatelli. Good driving run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jose Gaia has it out wide and he's got Saul.
শিট ম্যান, হোয়াট বুঝতাছি না।
They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
কি হইতাছে এগুলা?
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did
প্রেস,
there, attacking the
এত
ball the
প্রেস
way he
করে
did.
কেমনে প্রেস
Got a
করতেছে?
strong forehead behind that one.
Gabriel Jesus.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong
বাপ
teams
ডাকাইতেছে
of fairly
প্রেস
equal
কইরা।
standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Donatoni. And it's Locatelli. Donatoni. Hakimi. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, look at the space. Big chance!
নাইস সেভ।
This ball now. That's another chance. And Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Chiellini cuts it out. He's found a way through. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Let's go.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think,
যারা
would probably
সাবস্ক্রাইব
fluff
করো নাই
that,
করে দাও
but
প্লিজ
not this far.
চ্যানেলটাকে আর একটি সাবস্ক্রাইবার লাগে 70টা কমপ্লিট
Manchester
হইতে
United get themselves into the
70টা
lead.
কমপ্লিট করে দাও
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
সত-
And it's Gaia. Searching pass he's played
70টা
there.
করে দাও আজকে
Yep, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. But that has not gone well. And claimed it back swiftly. He's free, he has got space. He's having a shot!
হোয়াট আ সেভ
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It's been
Oi,
spills and spills at either end in the
laugh
first half.
from your
Neither side
inbox.
really seizing the initiative,
My
but
inbox?
both teams still
Are
very
we
much
a-
in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead.
I
They can't afford to get too
গেমের মধ্যে
complacent.
আছিলাম এলি
They need to
তোমার
go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that
মজা
two-goal
লও
cushion
তোমরা
early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities
ভাই
have
ইরিটেটিং
resumed at the
করতেছে
start
আমি
of the second half.
পজিশন গেমসে দেখো বলে কি করে প্রেস করতেছে উড়া দুরা ভাই আমি পাস দিতে পারতাছি না ওর লগে
Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! De Jong.
আমি কনফিউজ হইতেছে যে কি করমু
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
এ দেখো কেমনে প্রেস করতেছে দুইটা লইয়া
Jose Gaia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
559.
Nice bit of skill and he's away. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through?
নেইমারের কাছে পাঁচটা দেওয়া উচিত ছিল
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
ভুল রং পাস রং পাস রং পাস
That is lovely. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his
গিভ
pick.
মি 1000 কয়েন ইয়াইস দিমু 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 দিমু
Donadoni is standing over
দিমু
this
দিমু
one. And this
1000
is
কে
a
আরো বেশি
great
দিমু
chance to get themselves back square.
Coming on the field, number 6, Future. Number 7,
জাগা মতো যায় লই
number
1000 এর বেশি দিমু ভাই ড্রিবলিং করে খেলমু যে ওই দেখো তুমি কেমনে
Look at
প্রেস
this,
করে
he's tried one.
তুমি চায় দাও
Oh, split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
তুমি তো তুমি দেখো বলো প্রেসটি কেমনে করে
substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Bernardo Silva.
অফসেট তো
A applies the finish.
ওই জায়গাতে মেসি দেয় এখন
Oh,
ব্লিচ
that's
কালার
very
হয় না, আর
nice.
এটা এই
Certainly a
কাটটা
bold
ব্লিচ কাল।
attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
হোয়াট আ জোক।
That's an imaginative pass. Maldini, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Good ball, good take. Pinches it off him.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pull it. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Donatoni. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Bullets!
ওরে সেভ।
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. And there's the
আর
goal
ও
they've
তোমার
been
ছোট
looking
ভাই
for.
এটা?
And
ঠিকই
he's
কইছো
only
ভাই,
too
ওর লগে
grateful
দেখছো এই যে
to
ড্রিবলিং করে
capitalise on the
খেলছি।
keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
ড্রিবলিং করে খেলছি দেখছো, আরেকটা
Manchester
হয়েছে
United
গোল।
could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
So, third corner of the game.
ভাই মানে যেই পরিমাণে প্রেস করে,
And it's been taken short. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. There will be 4 extra
এখনই অফ
minutes.
করে দিম, বুঝছো, বেশিক্ষণ নাই, ঘুমামু
And
আবার
that will
কালকে।
be the final act. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to.
কিছুক্ষণ পরে
Following this splendid
খেলবা
display
আসিফ?
of poise, potency.
আসিফ খেলবা? এটা কে, কি জানি। আসিফে খেলবা নি? আসিফ আসো? গেছে আসিফে। আমি তো তোমার কোন সময় ডাকতাছি, খেলবা নি জিগাইতাছি, তুমি তো কোনো অ্যান্সারই দাও না। খেলবা? ঢুকো খেললে। ঢুকো ঢুকো। এটা কি? মোমেন্টাম ড্রিবলিং, জ্যাক গ্রিলিশ হয় দি। এ বিগ ফ্যান বন্ধু, বিগ ফ্যান বন্ধু। ওয়েট ওয়েট খারাপ, বিগ ফ্যান। বন্ধু ঢুকো, গেম খেলি তোমার লগে একটা, অনেকদিন ধরে খেলি না। আসিফে ঢুকছে আসি। আসিফ আয়, বেশিক্ষণ না, 8 মিনিট। এক্সিলেন্ট। বিগ ফ্যান বন্ধু। এই আসিফ কই গেলা? বন্ধু দেখো তুমি চাহে চাহে হ্যাঁ কয়টা দেই আজগা, হ্যাঁ সেই দিন আমার 3-2 গোলা হারায় থুয়ে গেছে গা। 3টা দিছে বেটা, লাস্টে গিয়ে খাইছে একবারে, লাস্ট মোমেন্টে গিয়ে একটা গোল খাইছে। কি করছে জানোস? গোল দিয়ে ইনাসেরা ডাবল ডিফেন্স বার অন কইরা দিছে।
There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly, it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening.
Shapes to shoot!
আই হাই রে রোনালদো!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
হ্যাঁ দেখ, শুরুতে স্ক্রিপ্ট শুরু করছে আমার লগে, আমি গেতাম হ্যালো ফ্লাই।
And this is Ronaldo. Now, can he find a finish? Cristiano Ronaldo!
ভাই
Zanetti gets it away. Delivers the ball.
আর করতাম কো।
No chances there. Nedved absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's an imaginative pass. And the finish! Goal!
না কি কোনো আর কিছু কম কর নাই, কিচ্ছু কর নাই,
Another moment of
আর
magic,
কিচ্ছু
a
কর নাই।
real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Big
আবার
header.
বাইরে।
Firm header just
ভাই
on target.
কেমন
He did
স্ক্রিপ্ট
so
শুরু
well
করছে
for
আমার লগে।
himself there. What a good effort.
হ্যাঁ একটা অ্যাটাক দিছে, হে একটা তো গোল, আর আমি কুত্তুটি অ্যাটাক দিলাম, একটা গোল পাইলাম না। বারে লাগলো, বাইরে ফিরায় লাইলো।
Arsenal finding their passes. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
আসিফ এটা হইতো
screaming
না
on the touchline,
স্ক্রিপ্ট
telling
হইতাছে
his
আমার
team
লগে
to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Eto'o was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well seen, saw that coming.
হ্যাঁ
That's
দুইটা
great positioning. So
অ্যাটাক
good
দুইটা
for him.
গোল
That's a little off target. Oh,
Is
easy
it?
pickings there. Has
এডি
a shot.
পাস এডি পাস
Oh, he hit that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Howson gets across to intercept that. This might spell danger. Mateus. And it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
ধরো
Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
ল আসিফ হতবাত
Well, how's that for a
তুমি
class
নেট বেট দা
finish?
দিছো আমি
Well, he's a
ক্রিস্টিয়ানো দিয়া
defender's
দিছি
nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's through here. They're urging him to shoot.
আরে
Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Neymar. He's found a way through.
কোয়ার্টার কি ট্যাকেল
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Eto'o. We are into stoppage time. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time.
হয় এটাই করতে হইব এটাই করতে হইব আমি উড়াদুরা আরে গোল খাই গেছি গা তো এর লিগা উড়াদুরা অ্যাটাকে যাইতাছি গা
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now.
এ দেখ কার ব্যাক পাস
establish that
খেলে
two-goal
কই
lead
যাইতাম
early in the second half.
কতক্ষণ খেলবো
And if you're just back from your
Ishide.
break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Oh, it's taken out.
দিছে রে লাল কার্ড দিব
Yellow or red? It is
বলে
red.
লাল কার্ড দিব রে
Manchester United are down to 10 men. Alonso. Zanetti swings in across. He can get that clear. And here's Zanetti.
বল ছাইরা দিতাছে
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
এ রং পাস
stopped.
দিলাম একটা
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
কি রং পাস হইতাছে
Zanetti. Can he get on the end
এই
of
জায়গাটা
this?
খালি হয়েছে আমার
Played in by a terrific header. They've scored!
এই জায়গাটা খালি হয়েছে পুরা ডিএমএফটা
And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break,
Neymar,
the key element
pass
is
is arena re.
always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's got has another go. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Schmeichel, in the context of the game,
ওরে
he
ডাবল রেড
must
কার্ড,
save it.
শেষ খেলা।
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Adams gets rid without sophistication. And here's Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Eto'o. Rummenigge.
ডিফেন্সই নাই।
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It's Nedved! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Nedved probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rummenigge gets it clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Zanetti. Eto'o!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
শুরুতে আমার লগে স্ক্রিপ্ট রজে শুরু করছে।
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Van Dijk goes sliding in. Seedorf. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rummenigge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar, and he shoots! No mistake!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Neymar! He's beaten the... And that may well be that. That is that.
এইটা কোনো গেম গেল আমার লগে।
Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
ছি।
Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
এটা কোনো
The end of the game. Reflect.
অনেক বাজে, অনেক বাজে। আসিফ আবার রেডি দাও। নেডি মারো নেডি, এটা কোনো গেম হয় নাই, স্ক্রিপ্ট দেওয়া বড় আছিল এটার মধ্যে, আমার লগে স্ক্রিপ্ট হয়েছে বাইরে আছে। একটা বাজাই হেরে ঘুমাইবো বলারা। ঘুমাও 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 ভাই, এটা এটা হইতো না। আমার তো শুরুতে আমার লগে স্ক্রিপ্ট, রোনালদোরটা বারে লাগলো, এই নেইমারেরটা ফিরায় লাইছে, প্রথমে আমার গুফা লেগে বয়ে রইছে। মোট লাগবো নো শুরুতে আমার কুফা লাগছে শুরুতে দেখো দি মেসেজ দিয়ে দেখো দি মোট আইছে নি মোট গেছে আসিফ ভাই রোনালদোর পাওয়ার বেশি কি ওই জায়গাতে পাওয়ার বেশি দিলে কি আর টিপ লেগে গেছে গা ওটা আর এই জায়গাতে আমার ডিভিশনের অবস্থা এই যে 2 দিন ভিডিও বানাইতে গিয়া 1940 না 45 আছিল ওই জায়গাতে 1700 নাইমাছিলাম গা নেট বেটই তো খায়া দিল লাস্ট ম্যাচ খেললা বুঝছো ঘুমাই যামগা আবার কালকা আমু এই তোমার ইয়াটার দিক দা কয়টা 8টা 8টার দিক দিয়ে যায় 8টার দিক দা 7টা 8টার দিক দা আজকে 11 দিন হইছে মনে হয় চ্যানেলের ইয়াটা কইরা লাইছি তোমার 70টা
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to
11
lock
দিনে
horns.
70টা সাব
This is
হয়েছে গা।
football at its finest.
against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
হ কালকা রাইতে তোমার ইয়াটার দিক দামো 7টা 8টার দিক
And
দা
that gets things running.
বাংলাদেশ টাইম
Barcelona lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
বাংলাদেশ 10টার দিক দা
It's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
এই যে ডাবল টাচ মারলাম ডাবল
Referee has
টাচ
just
এলো
said
না
play on. That has been cut short. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping. It's Cristiano!
এই দেখছো
It's hit the upright. Raul. It's a goal kick.
কও এখন কই যাইতাম
Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy
বারে মারা
goal
শুরু
to
করে
keep
দিছে
up.
রোনালদো আজকাল
And that is as far as they're going to go. Manchester United finding their passes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder.
Oh, shooting chance!
নাইস সেভ
Rijkaard with the clearance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Jorginho is always
সুয়ারেজ
stalking the pitch
হ
for
দেখি খারাপ
targets.
হাফ টাইমের পরে সুয়ারেজরা নামাই দিম
He's gone forward. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Arre.
Because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball
ওইলো না
quickly
তো
on the counter-attack to
আমি
get your men in behind the opposition
পাসে
defence.
টিপ দিয়ে লাইছি
Just
শুটে টিপ
looking
দিয়ে
for that
ইয়া
one
দিমু না
telling pass.
ফেক শট মারলাম হইলে
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rummenigge.
ও দেখছো খালি
That's just playing
ইয়ার
it
মধ্যে
safe
লাগতাছে
and simple.
প্লেয়ারের শৈলে লাগতাছে
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the
পাঁচটা
latter
শুট
try.
মারছি
And we are up to the break.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just
Formation.
have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we're still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
ডিটি এর নরমাল শট মারবো কেমনে ফরমেশন তো আমি খেয়াল করি নাই
Start of
মাত্র
another
ফরমেশন দেখলাম
45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
এর লিগেই তো এত শৈলে লাগতাছে
Don't try to fix it.
নরমাল শট ডিটি আর আছে না নরমাল শট আছে না
35
পারতাছি না
yards
সিফ
out this. Real chance.
ইয়া ওই জায়গা মানে
And there's a race for the ball.
ডি
And he's hit it long.
ডিটি মারার লগে লগে ইয়া
Searching
অটোমেটিক
pass he's played there.
স্ট্যান্ডিং শটটা ওই জায়গা
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here it's
Goal?
Cristiano Ronaldo!
ভাই দুত ভালো লাগতেছে না এই কি কার লগে খেলা পড়ছে
Belletti. Done delicately.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's a searching pass. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
শালা পাঁচো তো এক নম্বর দেখছো একটা গোল দিই তাহলেই চলবো
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted.
আচ্ছা যাও আমি ওইটা শেষ করে ম্যাচটা শেষ হইলে অফ কইরা ঘুমাই যাম গো
Nicely shaped ball. Iniesta. Well read, nice interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Hullet. He is through here.
তুত
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Mbappe!
আবারও সেভ
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Costa Curta gets it clear. That is a crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Ball swung in, and that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
মাদার চোদ আইসি ড্র করার লেগে আল্লাহ বাইনচোদ
That's
জানে
it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
বোকাচোদার করে বোকাচোদা গেম খেলতে আয় ড্র করার লেগে আরে আরে স্টার্ট হইস না